If you're looking to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars 100% solo right now on GTA 5 on, you clicked on the right video because I'm about to show you the best money methods you can do right now to make yourself millions. And trust me, you do not want to miss the first one. That being said, let's jump right into the money making. Now, the first money method I'm doing right now on GTA Online is a karaoke heist. You ask yourself, Deb, why does one such as me do what you're doing right here? I'm telling you right here, you have to do this right now in GTA 5 Online because trust me, you're going to love what's in the vault because this is very rare that we get whatever in the vault for this video. I'll tell you this right here. Now, I got a couple people over here. Listen, they don't like me. I got this nice little bike right here. Pro tip right here. This bike's going to save you a lot of time with doing this heist. Now, I'm going to take my bike over here by the Velociraptor pit from Jurassic Park 1 and I'm going to almost mess it up right here. This guy, I missed. Listen, my auto aim is not auto aim. It's free aim. I'm going to try to tell you I suck. I took out the camera right there, but listen, we're not out of the woods just yet. We just got into the woods. We're looking for the Blair Witch Project. Now look at us over here. We have a guy chilling. A lot of times I miss this shot too. I'm very uncoordinated if you haven't picked that up yet. There's another camera right there. Bada boom, bada bing. Now me personally, I gotta get myself the secondary loot. I'm gonna jump over this fence right here. People are running. Listen, they don't know what's going on, but that's okay. I got myself some cane over here. Somebody told me the good old plants is a lot better, but me personally, I like being fancy with it. Now you can slap me across the face with a shoe full of farts right here. I'm screwing up this cane as fast as a gosh darn cat turds and kitty litter right here. I'm telling you, we're making a lot of money in this video here. Do not get the double chin misunderstood in this right here. Scooped up all the cane. Now you ask yourself, Deb, how does one like you get yourself out of this kind of situation? Well, first off, I gotta change my clothes. If you don't understand what cat piss smells like, let me give you a little sense of it. It's what I smell like. It's my natural smell. So I don't want to raise any double chins at all. I want nobody being suspicious. I want them to know I'm just one of them right here. We'll disguise right here. If you want to do this easiest way, hey, disguise is the best way to go to. Now I don't have my truck to my left, but later on in the video, I'm going to show you the truck I'm talking about. It's the most easiest way to get yourself in the compound besides the submarine. First off, I can't swim. I don't like going underwater, so I don't pick the submarine ever. I'm always coming on this island on a gosh darn boat, but look at this right here. I got myself the gosh darn dirt bike. Now you ask yourself, Deb, why is a crazy person like you keep on doing a wheelie? If you don't know, doing a wheelie on your bike makes you go a lot faster. Just make sure not to crash into anyone like over there. That would have been a bad idea, right? Now, trust me, you want to do this heist right now. You can do it with friends, but me personally, I want you to get all the money you possibly can. Do this by yourself. This is the best way right now to make money in GTA 5 Online. It's the one and only thing here we got to get. But first off, I'm going to scope out this little Pizza Hut right here. Is there any slices of pizza? I don't see anything in this place here. I have my helmet on, safety first. So I checked out this little Pizza Hut. Listen, there's no pizza in the oven over there. So we got to go around here. We got to sniff it out. We got to figure out where the pizza is in the oven right here. I've never been to Pizza Hut, nor do I care about it. But watch out. Make sure you hit no NPCs. You're going to cause a lot of problems. Now I got to find myself the cane. Now I came over here to this little Pizza Hut. And look at this. I found right there with my googly eyes some cane. Now, gotta watch out for the pedestrians. This guy here, you know something suspicious is going on. Took him out, I had to. But gotta watch out for the car that drives on. But first off, the one such as me had to enter this nice little hut right here and scoop up the cane. But I'm actually on alert right now. People in the background are running. They're getting the steps in. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to scoop up the cane. I'm gonna scoop it up right here, but I'm also watching out for the car that drives around. Because if they see the body, I'm gonna be in a lot of you know what. And my fat pudgy gosh darn thumb keeps on pressing the X button, and eventually I scooped up all the cane. Now right here, I'm gonna show you what patience looks like. I'm gonna wait for this truck to come around the corner because trust me, I'm not going to get half down the road and they say, oh, they found the body. It's not going to happen on my watch. Now, I started chafing over here with my cankles, and I turned my fat double chin to the right. Look at this right there. Do you not see the truck? This truck gets me to compound like that. It's tremendous. But watch out. There's guards over there. I don't want to walk over there. I got to come over here and make sure when this truck pops up, I got to night-night the NPC. Because, listen, if I stay here and get that truck, trust me, they're going to see me. Now, you might be asking yourself, Deb, how smart are you? I'm talking about I'm not hooked on phonics smart. I don't want to brag about this, but I'm right here. This is like 400 IQ if it's a thing right here. Wait for this guy to come down the street. This is groundbreaking right here. Once this guy gets down the street, I'm going to show you how good I am at this game right here. This is, I'm talking about, forget GTA 6. Look at this. I can't hit this guy. To be honest, I think I suck at this game. I almost have $500 million in here, so I know how to make a couple of dollars, but that's okay. Now, since I took this guy out, this truck is slow. I'm talking about as slow as me mentally and physically, so now I got to drive this all the way to the compound. I'm going to make sure nobody sees this body. I'm just going to pray nobody comes down this road again. Now, right here, I got to play the part. I got to act like I know what I'm doing. Fake it till you make it. Right? It's a great thing. I think it's probably one of the best advices out there, right? So I got to make sure not to crash into anyone or anything. Just play this game the right way. But sometimes I drive randomly past guards and to figure out who I am. A lot of times it happens right here. I want to know in the comments below, has anybody else had the glitch where the guards just know who you are when you get right here when you have disguise on? Happens randomly, but right here, you see how slow my car is. I'm going to fast forward this a little bit. So I'm going to do some interstellar Matthew McConaughey kind of work right here and try to get myself to the compound without alerting any guards. And over here, sometimes I actually flip my truck right here here. The days coming, this truck falls into the ocean over there. I'm not counting down the days. When I'm saying almost a year plus a GTA 6 comes out, I don't want to talk about it. I'm still trying to comprehend it right here. I came to the compound, then say, you know what? I know you. I'm like, I'm the guy, and they're gonna let me in just like that. Now I entered the gosh darn toilet bowl. I'm a turd that has a gosh darn wisdom and a gosh darn persistence to get out of this toilet bowl. Gotta watch out. Show no gators gat. Wait for this guy. You see my fat pudgy finger right there pointing at this guy over there? This guy, once he moves his cankles, I'm gonna start sweating towards him. Because I like doing this heist the easiest way possible, in the way I can comprehend it for my brain to get me to point A to point Z. It's an easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, since that guy started moving, I'm gonna start chafing. Rockstar, I gotta tell you this right here. I'm pretty sure, like 6% sure you watch my videos, these guards no longer have red cones. What's going on here? If I'm a new player and I walk in front of these NPCs, I'm pretty sure they're gonna see me. Me personally, I'd be confused as a fat guy with broccoli on his plate in the middle of a buffet. Listen, I'll be honest with you, I don't know what's going on here. We have a year plus the GTA 6 comes out. Listen, I'm still trying to comprehend it. As I wait for GTA 6 to come out in 2039, I gotta also wait for this guy to walk down the stairs with his cankles. I'll be honest with you, it's a-okay, because at the end of the day, we're making ourselves over $2 million in this heist. The most I've seen in this heist in a long time. And trust me, you want to see how I get myself off this island the most easiest way possible. Right here, there's a secret little door. There's a lot of secrets out there, but this one right here is a good easy one. Bada boom, bada bing. I mean, not even 500,000, Rockstar. Jeez Louise with the Febreze. What are you doing to my pockets? Now, first off, I need to go downstairs and get this cool little thing that's in a vault. But first off, I have a fat pudgy fingerprint cloner right here. I gotta figure this out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I gotta say. Once I figured out the pudgy fingerprint cloner, I got myself downstairs, and you wouldn't believe what's in the vault. This isn't AI. This isn't fake. This is real stuff right here. The Panther statue staring right at my double chin. It says, Dib, listen, you gotta get me out of this situation. I'm the man with the plan. I'm here to save the Panther. Listen, I'm all for animals. I'm all for it, especially if they're full of diamonds that are blues. I'm like, you know what? Panther statue, I'll get a little breathing right here. I burnt my little fat pudgy fingers. It happens. Sometimes you don't know if the stove is hot or cold. You gotta touch it. That's how you learn. Like, no jokes, you have to do this right now, because this is gonna leave GTA Online very, very soon. Your first run through for the heist, you're automatically gonna get the Panther statue, and make sure you do it all by yourself. You don't want to share the profits with your friend. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Maybe you got good friends. I have no friends at all. $2.3 million sounds a lot better than friends. Now, before I told you I had the best way getting off this island without anybody seeing you. Listen, we gotta play this the stealth way, right? Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise, a big TC, is gonna actually give us a thumbs up for this escape. Now, me personally, I'm not gonna risk it right here. I don't know if these guards see me, especially the Juggernaut walking right here. If they see me, they're gonna be alerted, because Rockstar got rid of the gosh darn red cones. The red cones will know who are the people who will know who you is. So I let the cankles walk. I said, you know what, time to chafe. And I risked this one here. I'll tell you the truth, I'm risking it right here. This is very risky, because they can turn real fast and say, you know what, I know who you is. So I said, you know what, knock on this door right here and get myself out of the compound. Now let me show you the most easiest way to get off this island. Don't go to no airport. Listen, our tickets are lost. This guy here is nice. Do not go on the right side, go on the left side. People go on the right side, the guard's gonna somehow see you. Left side, he doesn't care about you. But now it's time to drive through a jungle. You gotta watch out for trees. They grow in the jungle. You gotta watch out for plants, maybe a cat. Whatever's out there can happen and will happen. That's like a law of physics or something like that. I don't know physics, but it sounds right, right? Now over here, driving through the jungle. Some people say, Deb, just drive off the cliff. I actually took that advice, did it once, and I lost a lot of money. So I said, you know what? I gotta get my nice little bike here. Make sure not to crash into any rocks. Also, watch this right here. If my bike goes in the ocean somehow, he jumps off crazily. Rockstar, you might want to fix this, because sometimes when I jump off the bike, I lose money. I don't understand. Is my guy really scared of water? Also, I don't know what's going on with this thing right here. Spooky vision has been activated, but now I'm going to swim all the way to Los Santos. I'm going to give the guy the stuff. He says, know what, Dib? You done good. I'm like, I did good. So I got heist complete. You love to see it. You love to see it. I gone platinum once again. I'll be honest with you, almost $6.2 million I could have made. Jeez, Louise with the Febreze. So far, I made myself $2 million. But wait, let's see if I got myself the lead challenge. 100% of the cut. Ref, I like what I see here. See how long it took. I took a full NBA quarter plus 6 seconds of overtime to complete this. 0 hacks failed. You know this? I got myself 100% in my secondary loot bags, meaning I get myself the lead challenge, give me so far $2.1 million for this heist. But wait, look at the next money method right here. Make myself a lot of money as well. After securing the gosh darn fatness of that gosh darn paycheck right there, I said, know what? Let me come over here to my gosh darn nightclub and see what's going on here on the gosh darn computer. I don't know what's going on here, to tell you the truth. Maybe something good, maybe something not. Always check this thing, you just never know. So I came to my computer, I'm like, hold on, ref. $1.1 million. I'm liking what I'm seeing right here. I'm gonna sell the goods in a public session with 27 people in there. I recommend doing this with 25 plus. To be honest with you, I think Rockstar's watching my videos. There's like a 4% chance, but I always complain about this truck is always 5 miles away from my nightclub. But now it's fixed. Listen, I think they're watching. But no jokes, if you had the nightclub as me and we both did sales, I bet you your truck was all the way down the road right over here. I've been complaining about this for like 5 months and now it's finally fixed. I think they're watching, right? Like, no jokes, it's just to be a pain. I usually a minute off the clock to get to the truck, but today, I think they're watching. If they are watching, Rockstar, maybe 3 weeks before GTA 6 comes out, send the invite for GTA 6 to try it out on the channel. Listen, I'm just saying, I'm just throwing stuff out there in the universe. Maybe if you catch it out there, you reel something in. That's how fishing works. Now, right here, I'm about to go John Cena for my organization. You ask yourself, Deb, why would one such as me do such a thing? Why is it free for you? I have GTA Plus. I think it costs like $12,000 if you don't have GTA Plus. Don't worry about it. You're going to make that money back pretty darn easy, that I can tell you. Now, this whole entire lobby is crazy. I have at least 15 seconds on the clock, ref, before everybody sees who I is. So I want to make sure I have my Ghost organization right on speed dial because I don't want nobody messing with this truck. I believe somebody said 45 missiles it takes to destroy this truck. I don't know if it's true. Me tell you the truth, one day I'm gonna just let it happen, see what goes down the road. You know, it's one of those things here. But first off, I gotta drive down the road. If you don't know this kind of situation it is right here, it's not a good one for me because this right here is what we call a sting. Now, right over here, I'm gonna drive my nice truck. Also, if you get this mission, be happy. It's an easy darn mission. There's a gosh darn police car down the road right there. I start backing my truck up. I hit it. I get the gosh darn 12,000 stars right there. Now, the hardest part about this cell for me was actually losing the fuzz because I couldn't twist their ankles when running by them. I'm a pretty good basketball player, I can say, but these people are quick. Also, look at this right here. You want to see something funny? Look at this. Watch this. Wow. Can you believe this? I could have read the sign, but it's a lot of letters and a lot of words. I'm a little dyslexic. I'm not going to pick it all up at once. Let me tell you here. So I've actually lose the fuzz. Now it's time for me to get the destination. I'm a little scared and prepared because everybody in the lobby now knows where I am. The funny part is the cell was literally right down the road from my nightclub. I'm like, you guys could have sent me here first. You got to bring me through the whole entire sting operation right there. But eventually delivered the cargo right here. Not a full entire gosh darn nightclub cell, but I'll tell you this right here. It's enough to make the double chin rattle like a rattlesnake. I can tell you right here. Look at this here. $1.5 million from that cell right there. You think that's great? The money doesn't stop here. This faucet is broken. We're going to keep on making even more money. So my next money method, I came right over here. So word in the total bowl is if you park your acid lab right here, as this guy did right here, you get yourself an easier cell mission. I'm like, you know what? I like the sound of that. Apparently it's a thing you can do. So I tested it. I'm like, you know what? Is this actually a real thing? So I eventually got the stuff right here. There's enough people in the lobby to get myself the bonus. I said, you know what? Let's see what happens right here. And it actually looks like easy cell mission. I'm not sure this always happens 100% of the time, but I'm pretty lucky to get this cell mission because I think this might be plausible 50% of the time. And trust me, you want to do acid lab cells when doing this money methods right here because if you really grind this out every 3 to 4 hours, I believe it's 4 hours, you're going to get yourself a nice gosh darn acid lab fully stocked. Now I'll keep on doing a wheel on my bike to maybe go a lot faster. Now over here, you got to realize another sting operation. Listen, we're getting stung left and right here. You think my hands are really that fat? No, it's because of the gosh darn bee stings I keep on getting from these gosh darn people. But no jokes, this is an easy way to get this mission done a lot faster that I can tell you right here. So over here, you're going to see yourself a nice police car. You gotta hit it a little bit. I know where to get yourself 3 stars. The hardest part of this mission is losing the stars like the other one. Also, make sure to go Ghost Organization. You want nobody messing with your stuff. Usually, a lot of players like messing with the acid lab cells. I figured out they don't mess with me with the nightclub cells. They always mess around with the acid lab cells because they can night me pretty darn easily because I have no protection at all. I have nothing. I'm just trying to lose a fuzz right here. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. I lost a fuzz. I have 2 miles away. I'm air scared and prepared. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to come along and start throwing hands with any NPCs or players. I want to get to the place that's actually by Grove Street and deliver the package right here. Trust me, you want to do these cell missions in a public lobby with 25 plus people in there because you want to get yourself the bonus. You do this an invite only session, you're going to get yourself around $300,000. Plus, you want to risk it. I'll be honest, you want to risk it for the extra money. Look at this. This place is a nice place. Nobody knows I'm here. So I'm going to go ahead, park my nice little bike right here in the truck. Call your gosh darn oppressor, your helicopter, your best friend to pick you up because you got seconds before somebody destroys it. I got stuck right here too. I started panicking. I'm actually stuck in this truck. I said, no, Dev, get out of here. Also, my oppressor was across this haggard river right here. I wouldn't touch this river if you paid me to. It's probably disease. Also, there's quicksand over here. She said, Dev, what are you talking about? Look at this right here. I fall to the ground. Somebody's messing with me. Somebody in this lobby doesn't like me. They don't want me to sell this stuff. So, you know what? I'm getting myself out of this situation. I'm too scared and prepared. So I got myself away from that place. Got myself $527,000 for that public cell for the ass slap. You can slap me across the face with a salmon. I would somewhat be pleased with it because, listen, $500,000. I like it. So I thought I came over to my salvage yard. I have like $1 million plus sitting right here in the salvage yard. Trust me, you gotta do these missions if you have it right here. This mission's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The top range vehicle I'm going ahead and get myself. I had to fly north of the map and I had to come over here because there's a submarine waiting for me. This mission, I'll be honest with you, it's a pretty hard mission. I recommend having some armor and snacks. I had to come over here to the other big sub. Now right here, once I get myself into the big submarine, I'm looking for night-nights for the head right here. Bada boom, bada bing. Trust me, it's one of the bonuses now. Watch out. You gotta watch out. These NPCs, they don't miss. So I gotta take out all these NPCs with a night-night to the head right here because I want to get myself the bonus. I need that extra $50,000 in my pocket. Also, I gotta watch out for every crevice around this gosh darn submarine because there's always NPCs lurking right here. I gotta destroy these computers right here. Now, once I've done that, it's when it gets a little difficult right here because we have a minute to find this guy. And we talk about that, but talk about this guy right here. They're gonna send you a photo. You have a minute to find this man. I started chafing. I started rushing around the place here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find this man right here. I'm actually scared and prepared. Usually he's in this little room right here to my left, right here by the jail cell. But for today, he wasn't there. My luck. So that means I gotta run upstairs. And trust me, there's a whole bunch of NPCs in here hiding by every gosh darn crevice. And I fall over. What? My cankles. That's what I fell over. And he's probably in this room right here. Do not run up on him because he's at a night-night. You're pretty darn fast. Watch out for these guys right behind my gosh darn fat neck. He is. No jokes. I had to turn around and he was literally right there. Like, literally, I'm surprised he didn't night-night me. Watch out for this man. He can take you out. Take him out the right way. So I used some stickies right there. I said, a bada boom, a bada bing. Night-night. See you later. Now I gotta search him because he has codes on him. So eventually I got a night-night NPCs to get myself to the bridge. This is where I actually can drive the submarine. So I then parked my submarine in the one place I would think to park it on the beach. Now, to tell you the truth, I'm not out of the fart cloud just yet. I got a night-night some more NPCs in this place here. I open this nice little door right here, and past this door, my car awaits me. But wait, I can't get out of here just yet. This guy's hogging the codes over here, sir. The landing pad needs to go up. I need to get out of here. Bada boom, bada bing. So I done did that. Now I got my car all Gucci. I gotta get it off the submarine and make it back to the salvage yard in one piece, in which I did. And apparently I didn't get the bonus because it took me a long time to find the head of security within 1 minute. I want to recount. That's what I want right here, right? So I got myself $20,000 for the bonus. You're probably gonna get yourself $50,000 because you're a lot smarter than me. So I can sell this right here for $398,000. I'm never gonna salvage the part. You're never gonna make me do it. I'm gonna drive the car. I recommend not crashing it. Who crashes a car in this game? Me. So I restarted it. I'm like, I gotta do this over again because I don't want to lose any money, right? So I got back to my salvage yard. I got the car and drove it all the way over here to the docks, giving me $398,000, tack on the $20,000, over $400,000 I made. I could keep on making more money with the two other cars in the salvage yard, but I said, you know what? Let me come over to my garment office and do this easy mission for this week. Now, every week in GTA 5 Line, one of these missions here will pay over $300,000. For this week, it's Project Breakaway File. Gotta pull up my cool little phone, looking for a Charizard right here. I'm gonna find one, not sure, but eventually I came over to the destination and I started throwing hands with these NPCs. Once I threw all the hands with the NPCs, I get control of my nice little car right here. Gotta watch out because this place is about to be full of farts, I can tell you right here. This place is a smelly experience, I tell you. You don't want to breathe in any of this stuff here. It smells like eggs, I bet. So I did a little bada boom. I don't want the whole entire place smelling like farts. My Walmart Bobby smells like farts when I walk in. I don't know who's doing it, but I tell you right here, I'm starting to like it. So I entered the facility. I started throwing hands with these NPCs. There's 3 cells here with the gosh darn stuff that I need. So I make sure to see what kind of cells have the stuff in there because I don't want to mess up later on in the video, right? So I start taking out all these NPCs. This guy's getting cheap shots at me. Sir, can you stop it? Now right here, my Hooked on Phonics, my dyslexia is all going to come at me at once. First off, let me go here, hit the gosh darn drive-a-roo right here. Bada boom, bada bing. Now it's time for me to show you how good I am at spelling. It's not good. I can tell you right here. I might be sitting here for hours. And tell you the truth right here, I was. Now, I can't go on those TV shows where you go ahead and spell because I would not spell the right word. But eventually he came to me and said, what, then let's put brass. I'm like, wow, that's a word. I don't know where ghosts started spawning right here. You see the fart layer right there? It's a fart cloud. You gotta watch out for those things. This is actually no jokes. Can we talk about this here? That's a crop dust right there. When I say crop dust, this is exactly what I expect it to be looking like. And right here, I'm waiting for the ghost to spawn because look at this. They're eventually going to spawn once again. After 5 minutes of waiting, now I can put the little devices on the doors because somebody locked them. Somebody got rid of the keys. Listen, they lost the keys. But I got a cool little way to open these doors and make sure to find the ones that actually had the stuff on them. Because some cells have nothing in there. You don't want to go in there. It's just a waste of time. So I was scooping up all these hard drives from 1993. I came over here to the other cells. I also have the other stuff right here. I got the books. Listen, Harry Potter 1 through 7. Great series, I gotta say. These look like calculators from back in the day when I was in school. Wow, doing tremendous things. Now outside there's a lot of hands. They're gonna be thrown at me. And tell you the truth right here, I'm not that fast. And once I walked out of the door, I'm blinded by this light. Like, sir, can you turn off the lights? So I said, you know what? Not today, alligator. Bada boom, bada bing. There's more NPCs to my left right here. Now, I forgot the bonuses. We're going to see in a little bit if I got the bonuses. I actually forgot about them. So I'm actually curious as a cat if I got myself the bonuses. I think they're pretty darn easy for this mission. So we're going to see eventually once I night all these NPCs, because trust me, nobody's leaving here the right way. So check out these NPCs right here, and down the road there's more of them. They're gathering together. I know what they're doing. Maybe they're migrating together. I don't know. But anybody else see this in the game? Is it just me? What are these things falling from the sky? I think this only happens when the UFOs popped up. This is the only time I started seeing this. Like, what is this? Is that hail? Is that snow? Is that I don't know what this is. Anybody else had this but me? But I'll get myself my oppressor right here. I'm feeling good in this neighborhood. No jokes. I'm feeling real good because eventually later on in December, I believe the first week or second week of December, we're getting ourselves the DLC for GTA 5 Online for mansions. Look at this here. I'm at somebody else's mansion right now, the buyer. Let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for the mansion DLC? I'm so hyped. I am more hyped than anything else on earth. You wouldn't believe how truly hyped I am. So I delivered goods to this guy right here. I'm actually curious if I got myself the bonus. There's usually like a long screen right here. It's a loading screen. Eventually he said, "No what, Deb? Here's a nice drink for yourself." I don't drink. I only drink water. So I got myself actually the bonuses. Look at that. Pretty darn good in the neighborhood right there. If you're not done making money, watch these videos right here. I'll show you make yourself even more money in GTA 5 Online. I'll catch you on those videos.